Hey, good glorious day to you. Thanks for joining me. This is Proverbs chapter 3, and we're just going to get right into it. My son, do not forget my law, but let your heart keep my commands. For length of day and long life and peace, they will be added to you. Who doesn't want length of days, long life, and peace added into your life? Let not mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck and write them on the tablet of your heart. That's kind of an active process. How do you put truth around your neck, and how do you get it into your heart? Well, one of the ways is coming back to the Bible each and every day and going through and reading and taking time to meditate, to think, to contemplate on how do I put these things in active form in my life. And so the promise here is verse 4 says, and so you will find favor and high esteem in the sight of God and man. So you'll have favor, you'll have this high esteem, there's respect that comes out of knowing the word of God and rightly discerning it, rightly putting it in your heart. And then our probably the most widely applied verse in the Bible personally for people is trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding. This is the verse that I used for a short today, and I'm going to expand on it a little bit. The trusting in the Lord. There's an active step. You say, God, you know more than I do, and I'm going to trust that you know the whole process, the whole picture. He sees the parade from the beginning to the end. He knows exactly what's going to happen in the middle. We are never going to know all the details, but he knows all the details. And he says specifically, if you use this to put all of your heart in trust that he knows what he's doing, and we lean not on our own understanding. That's our own efforts, our own abilities, our gifts, talents, and abilities are the things that God's put in our human bodies. Gifts are supernaturally given. Talents are things that you're just really good at. You're just like, you have this uncanny ability to ride a unicycle up a mountain. That's a talent. And an ability is something that you work super hard at to learn. So you might go to college to have an ability to do engineering or physics or nursing or become a doctor. All of those things you could easily lean on understanding that you have because of knowledge that you've gained. Now, it's not that knowledge is a bad thing. Knowledge is a great thing if it's applied rightly. If you are able to say, God, you've given me all of this knowledge to deal with, but I'm still going to put it at your feet, and I'm still going to trust that you know what you're doing. So we're not leaning on the things that we know, we're leaning on to what God knows. And he says specifically in verse 6, in all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. If you are taking the time to say, God, I trust that you've directed me into college. I trust that you've directed me into practicing a sport. I trust that you've guided me into teaching a Bible study. I trust that you are in control of all of these things and you know everything from beginning to end. Then when I put my trust in him, whether it's successful or it fails, it doesn't matter because I know that God led me to this decision. And if you can say, God, you've led me to this decision today, then peace is right there with you. And remember, that was what was promised in the beginning. If we go back, forsake not these things. In verse 2, he says, for length of days, long life, and peace. And who doesn't want peace today? Hey, I hope you find some peace today. If you haven't, go ahead, read the rest of the proverb, try and find one that applies in your life, and then give me a comment. Let me know which one stands out to you and how you're applying it.